Hi, I'm Rasha Taffy. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm really excited today to have you here because I'm doing something I love more than almost anything else, except the people in my life, of course. I have here lots and lots of figs that a friend and I picked last night from a family member's tree. Luckily for me, there's only a couple of us in the family that love figs. So I am fortunate to have all that I want. With these figs, I am going to make, and I have it written down here because I have a list. I'm going to make a fig salsa, which I'm going to do today, a fig jam, a fig honey mustard, and a fig sunflower seed raw cracker. So let's get going. I'll move these figs out of the way and I'll show you the ingredients that I'm using today. Okay, I have my figs cut up here. I have about 2 cups of figs. And I'm going to reserve those for last so they don't get too mushy. I have about a half a cup of cucumber that's been seeded. I have 1 serrano pepper and 1 clove of garlic. Here I have about a half of a bell pepper and half of a small red onion. Here's about a cup of parsley and cilantro mixed together. Cup and a half of cherry tomatoes, and some wonderful tomatillos, lime juice, a little olive oil, and salt and pepper. I'm going to start with the cucumber, putting them into the food processor, the tomatillos, the red bell pepper and onion, the serrano and the garlic, and I'm going to just chop these up a little bit here. And this is a recipe that I'm just making up today because the fun part about being in the kitchen is taking what you have and coming home with something else and throwing it all together and making something new. The most important thing is to write it down because I have done so many wonderful dishes and I have not written them down, and then later on I don't remember and people ask me what's in there and I'm struggling trying to remember everything because I just take from here and there, and it's wonderful to be creative in the kitchen. I know some people really need to follow a menu, follow a recipe, and that's okay, and that's why we have recipes, and at times I follow recipes too. But I love to be creative. I love to see what I have and I love to add to it and create something new and exciting and delicious. So let's get chopping here and see what we come up with. That looks like a really good consistency. I'll just grab a fork here and show you this. It's like a very nice consistency. Now I'm going to put in my tomatoes. Oh, about 3 tablespoons of lime juice, about a tablespoon of olive oil, which I just pour into the top of that cap. That's about a tablespoon. It's really nice not having to get the measuring cups out or the measuring spoons and try to figure everything out. I'm going to be doing videos and showing you how to create your own recipes without having to look for recipes and figure it out and go search for all the ingredients in the recipe. It's fun to take what you have on hand and make something new. And it's a lot less expensive too. Next I'm going to put in my figs, which I just love. I love. Pulse that. Oh, I think I'll put in about half of my parsley and cilantro and see how that looks to me. Now, I measured these out. I measured these out for you so that you would have an idea of how many cups and teaspoons are in this dish so that you can make it yourself at home. But usually I don't measure it out. I just kind of eyeball it and I taste it and adjust it according to my own taste. Okay, I'm going to taste that without my salt and pepper and see how hot that serrano pepper is. Nice and spicy, a lot of very good flavors, and you know the salt and pepper is going to bring out flavors. So I'm going to take some Himalayan pink salt, and one of the things I like to do with Himalayan pink salt is I have this nice little container here that belonged to someone who I really care about, and I put my salt in there, and then I add seasonings and dried onion, and so I'm not just eating salt, I'm eating herbs at the same time, and I'm seasoning my foods with other things, and it's quite delicious. So I'll probably put in about, I would say, a half teaspoon of Himalayan sea salt. Grind up a little pepper from the pepper grinder, according to how much pepper you like. I don't normally eat a lot of pepper. Okay, let's try that. Wow, that's wonderful. It's very spicy from the serrano pepper. The fig adds a sweetness. The garlic is really good in there. And the onion. And it has a nice crunch to it. So let me take it out of here so I can give you an idea of what it looks like. Pour it in my bowl. And here we have it. We have a nice fig salsa with tomatoes and tomatillos, garlic, cilantro, parsley, cucumber. I think I could eat it by the spoonful, but it's very beautiful. And I'll just bring it a little bit closer so that you can see. And thank you so much for joining me today. And please tune back in for my other videos. Subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And I will be making the raw fig jam, also the mustard, the honey fig mustard, which is awesome. I know it's awesome. I haven't made it yet. I'm going to make it up. I'm going to create it in my test kitchen. And also some sunflower seed fig crackers, which will be wonderful. And I think this salsa would be good on those. Thank you so much for joining me today, and God bless you, and welcome, and please come back and see me. Thank you. Bye.